What is up, guys? My name is Mike. This is another very special episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. We are slowly crushing the Russian resistance. They are giving up across the board. But I don't think we're going to beat Germany to Moscow. We got too bogged down for too long over here. And it's just a lot of bullshit. So what I was saying in the last episode is we should take a look at what it would take to replace our dudes with mountaineers instead. So let's see. It's going to take an extra 1,000 manpower, which I don't care about. An extra 40 equipment, infantry equipment, which is an extra 40%. They're going to have slightly less HP, but far more organization, far more breakthrough, a little bit less defense. I think the organization, like these guys are negative 0.7. And these guys have a penalty moving through mountains and hills. These guys have a bonus. Well, let's just see. Let's experiment. We're going to switch all of our dudes to mountaineers. We're now the mountaineer division. I'm going to switch it back to infantry icon so I don't get confused. Where the fuck is the infantry icon? The basic one. What the hell? There's no, like, regular helmet. Am I blind? I guess you can't choose it if there's not one in there. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. So it's going to put us in, again, a deficit, but not the same deficit as before, because we're just basically improving, and we're only going to have a deficit for a short amount of time. And I think that might be worth it for some of these offenses. And then we can attack with just pure mountaineering troops. I don't care about the HP. We have essentially unlimited manpower, but I do care desperately about the organization. That would help the speed of our advance tremendously. And the bonus attacking through mountains and hills versus a penalty is just amazing. And maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but it looks like we're already expanding much faster than we were before just from doing that. So, yay, I guess. Maybe that was a good idea. Sometimes I have good ideas. Okay, so what are we lacking on? Steel. Where can we get some steel from? British Raj? Will you give us steel? 513 convoys. What? I don't want to trade with convoys. I want to trade over ground, over land. Trade. Imported. Oh, that was weird. I don't know why it said I needed steel and now it says I don't. Bizarre. Bizarre. Maybe we just captured some more up here somewhere. Oh, looks like we've cut off a huge amount of Soviet troops. That's good news for China. We're fighting through the mountains. No, attack into this one. Submarine 1 is done, so we shall get Submarine 2. We need to build up somewhat of a small navy in order to basically just to scout the waters if we're going to invade Japan's mainland. Okay, we've encircled a huge amount of their troops. So we're going to just attack inwards. This should go pretty fast. Look at all those green bubbles. Green bubbles all around. Crushing them. Crushing them. We've lost 4.6 million, almost 5 million. They've lost nearly 2 million. Over here, about even. I mean, Italy... I don't know if this is not just us, though. This is the whole war overall. So I don't think that it counts just our war, because we certainly haven't killed 1 million German troops anywhere. But in general, that's what they've lost. This is going very well. Yeah, I think those mountaineer troops are doing a much better job over here. We should have done that way earlier, I think. Okay, looks like the effects have worn off from those fucking fascists. Those fascist pieces of shit. More military factories. We will build... Infantry Equipment 3. Still in a deficit there. Okay, those guys finally fucking capitulated after a huge, horrible slog of a fight. But finally is better than never. Fall of Leningrad, yeah, you can see this gray line is just creeping up. And I got a feeling they're going to capitulate as soon as that line reaches Moscow. Which means we're going to get the dog share of the Soviet Union. We're going to have to push and fight against the Germans. Resistance, a couple patches, not really concerned about that. Okay, we should have a few more troops lined up. Yes, we do. You can come over. Where are you? Which army was this again? You're over here. Yeah, you can join them. Join this offensive. What the fuck? Didn't work. The game's really starting to lag with this many troops and this many calculations going on. Even with a decent computer, it doesn't like it very much. You know what we're actually going to do? We're actually going to extend your line. It'll let us. We'll extend your line out here. And details, what? The fall of Moscow, it is the end of the Soviet Union, I fear. We'll see how the peace deal goes. Okay, so what do we want to research now? I guess Mountaineer 3, because now we're all Mountaineers, so any passive bonus to Mountaineering is going to be a good thing for us. Which army was over here again? You guys. Okay. So why don't we delete this? This front no longer makes sense. Instead, you're going to come out and you're going to push your way out to there, like so, and just immediately execute that plan. And in the meantime, execute any Russians you come across. Yeah, so how close is the Soviet Union to capitulating? Pretty fucking close. We're not going to give up till the very last, but oh man, we're going to get a shitty end of this deal. Then we're going to go fight the Germans. The Germans. But again, I think we can beat the Germans just through sheer attrition. There's no way they can withstand this many men. Absolutely no fucking way. What army are you guys part of? Why are you over here? Okay, we're doing this again. Fascist demand referendum. I guess we'll just keep doing the same thing. We're going to get negative 10% national unity for a while. We're going to lose 100 points, which we're not even using anymore. And then they're going to go down in their faction. So we'll just continue to do that for a while. Stalingrad is done. You Soviet idiots. You Soviet fuckers. Still fighting up here. Still fighting everywhere. Barely short on units now. 33 days left on our shortage. Free civilian factories. Yes. Build. Build all the factories everywhere. Looks like the last of Mongolia, etc. is about to fall. Maybe we'll just do this manually. Look how long it takes to fucking select anything. These guys should be completely crushed in terms of supply, morale, everything. They're surrounded, they're cut off. Their capital is taken. Fucking Germans. Allies, what are you doing? You need to help me. Red Finland is done. Looking pretty desperate for the Allies. I guess we could consider joining the Allies. I don't know if I want to do that though. I kind of like just being completely independent, fighting my own war. Makes me feel like a badass. And it would be nice to actually conquer the world proper, as opposed to just winning World War II, so to speak. Resistance, still barely. A couple patches here and there. Soviets aren't really resisting. This is that Tanu Tavu whatever place. Germany's fighting some resistance over here in the Soviets, in the old Soviet Union. Our borders are creeping out faster than theirs, which is good. Just making sure we're still on aggressive stance. These guys have no orders? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What did I do? You guys are still pushing here. Yeah, you're cleaning that up. But you guys have run out of orders. And where are you? Oh, because you wiped all that out. Oh, like, that makes sense. Then what is this? No divisions. You'll do that command then. How about that? Does that make sense? Yeah, I think originally their commands were just to take... look at this fucking border though. Whatever. As soon as we get this into a unified front, it's just because the border is so goddamn long. Once the border's in a unified front, this will be a lot easier. Iraq has joined the Axis. Okay. That's good for us, I guess. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why they're deciding to declare war. Maybe they need the oil. Unfortunately, the Germans have captured all the precious Soviet resources over here. Dick bags. Alright, so do we have any more troops trained up? Not yet. We're still waiting. Still defending over here. The Japanese are just throwing men against our shores fruitlessly. Yeah, we've completely crushed their advance. Those mountain troops, I think, was probably the straw that broke the camel's back in this case. Or maybe it was the snowball that broke the igloo's back. Whatever the case, it definitely made a difference, because that's really when we started to push out fast. I wish we'd done that earlier, in which case we may have been able to push faster across the Soviet landscape in order to capture more valuable territory. But it's okay. You know what? Germany's just doing a good job wiping out the Soviet troops for us, and they're weakening themselves, so that'll just make life that much easier for us when we go attack the fascists. Look at the size of fucking China now. Bulgaria is being retarded. And they're now our enemies. You fuckers. Look at you. Stupid assholes. Well, it just makes it for one more target for us to attack. This is almost done, thank God. Slowly trekking across the landscape. And lastly, Soviets. I can't imagine they've got many victory points left. They're 80% towards capitulation. Okay. Let's build submarine 3s. Now 1944. This game's run really fast, mostly because I've been on speed 5 for... except for pauses for the entire game. What we should do now as well... production... shift click. Maybe we stop building convoys. We have a good number of convoys built up now. We should probably start building some subs. Do we have any... we don't have any naval experience, so it's just going to be the basic submarines. So we'll switch you over to submarine 2s. Okay, thank you. And you're going to deploy here in Shanghai. Yes, you are. Good boy. Okay, let's see. Research. More research. Just so much research pouring out right now. Grab that one. The Germans probably have tanks, so we're going to need some anti-tank weapons to take care of it. Get us some of those sweet, sweet passive bonuses. Just fucking rush these guys. That's in the south. I lost an army somehow. I think I merged two armies together. That's what happened. 325. Yeah, these things don't make sense, but once we get to a point where we can reorganize, we'll make better sense of it. This is all going to be taken care of manually anyway. There's not much left going on up here. Okay, level 9, dude. Let's make sure we have our best two guys in command. Level 9 and level 8. Yeah, those are our best two guys. We'll consider reorganizing our army in short order. So Iran, are we at war with you? You're at war with everybody. Soviets. Yeah, you're not at war. You're at war with everybody but us. So you're cool. We're cool with you for now, I guess. Let's see. Diplomacy? No, we are at war with you. What am I talking about? We're at war with everybody. How did we get a war with the Allies? No, that's Germany. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Yeah, the Allies don't really exist too much anymore. Not many of them left. It's like mostly just, I guess, the UK and the US. Italy's done. Spain is fascist. Canada's useless. Look at Italy. They actually did a really good job in Africa. Good for you. Good for you, buddy boy. These guys are just hanging out because there's not enough supply to get us through there. I think Europe is actually going to be easier for us to take. There's going to be way more troops there, of course, but the supply levels will be as such that we will be able to move more of our troops into play as well. So continue to fight these guys, these last little idiot holdouts. Actually, you guys can come down here. And then you can just island hop. No, that's not even connected. Look, this gap is shorter or is longer than this gap, and yet we can't hop. You know why? It's a fucking Paradox is a bunch of douchebags, and they want you to invade navally. I hate naval invasions. Will you just idiots hurry up? And please just kill the last of these troops. They're cut off. They have no supply, no organization. It would just be lovely if you could finish them off. 96%. They got 2% more of their victory points. And they are dunzo. They are dunzo. So if you use just a little strip. I like this. It's like the big yellow and the big gray rushing towards each other. It's going to be a fucking epic battle once we meet up in the middle. And the Soviets are just sandwiched in between, shitting their pants as they watch their glorious empire crumble. Japan, of course, is doing nothing. They haven't been able to capture any of the Pacific, the South Pacific Ocean here. Yeah, they haven't really done jack shit. They declared war on the Allies out down here, and then weren't able to launch any sort of offensive. Or if they did launch an offensive, yeah, we'll take your divisions. It was already pushed out, so fuck you, Japan. This is what happens when you declare war on China. Look, this is what happens. China's font gets really big. It's bigger than Germany's font. Bigger than Italy's font. Oh, here we go. Here's first contact between the Chinese and the German forces in the middle of the Russian fight. Yeah, we'll take this. Passive bonuses. Let's make a good first impression. They've got tanks here. Assholes. They capitulated. Great news for us. Okay. So we're the only one in this conflict. I guess because the other aggressors are enemies. Because normally in these peace treaties, even if you're not allied with somebody, you still have to go round robin with all of the other allies or all the other aggressors. So I guess in this case, because the other aggressors are actually our enemies, we can just do this easily. So we'll just take everything we just conquered. We don't have enough score. What? Okay. If we pass, we get an extra 149 points. So we'll pass a couple of times. Why are you being dickbags? Come on, buddy. There. We can take all of that, right? And turn. And done. Everything is ours. Yeah, so we annexed a bunch of shit. We took over a bunch of shit. And now we're going to be fighting the Germans. So let's see. We got a bunch of free military factories. Let's build more in Weapons 3. Damaged military factories. That's fine. How is our production going? We have a surplus again. So let's switch over more to equipment 3. That's going to put us low on steel, though. If we undo that, will we lose our proficiency? We do. Fuck. Okay, we'll have to figure that one out. We'll have to get some more steel somehow. Well, if we just keep pushing, I'm sure we will capture some steel here in the very short term. Modify government. Not going to modify my government. Not going to set a national focus. Excel divisions. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to have to reorganize our divisions, and then we're going to have to start pushing back against the German Reich. We will do the Allies a favor in crushing the Axis for them, but that is going to have to wait until the next episode. So thanks so much, guys. Much, much appreciated. We'll talk to you soon. Much love, many kisses, and we'll see you soon. I already said that. Now I sound like a fucking idiot. Take care, guys.